Welcome to this episode of Video Drone by DIY3DTech.com. We've got a ship coming up. We're out here on the St. Clair River. I've already done all my checks, although the ship is coming, so I want to get this in the air. So we're taking this guy up and out, and we're going to capture some video of this guy. We've got the 64 ND filter on here, and let's try to get some digital zoom of him pulling in there. So get some nice contrast of the ship as we're sitting out there. And I'm going to gimbal down a little bit and get some imagery of him flying down lake. I didn't see him really on the map. Make sure I get some focus. That would probably help, Joe. And so we're watching him just kind of cruise down lake. Down river, that is. So we're going to track him for a little bit. We got probably about 10 miles statute visibility. The haze is pretty much burned off the water. Everything is looking pretty cool. So just kind of out here flying. The temperature is definitely rising, and we're just kind of falling in behind this guy, tracking him down. And just really nice view. So I'm actually quite a ways still away from him because I'm going to spin this out a little bit. And I'm going to take this up a little bit more because I'm only about 60 feet or so. And let's turn this back. Let's get another focus on him as he drops down. Alright, so we're just kind of watching him cruise down lake, and I'm not sure what boat he was. It looked like maybe a seagoing. I'm not sure. So, because he caught me off guard, because I was doing a setup for another shoot, and then there he was. So I wanted to get in the air and get him, and we pretty much got him. So he's drifting down, just really nice and scenic with the power plant in there. I'm now up to 2x zoom. We got another speedboat in the foreground coming back this way. So, heck, can't complain. So he's drifting off this way. So I'm going to tell you what, I want to try a couple different things. So I'm down here by the bramble. Again, I've got the 2x zoom. I'm going to bring this back down a little bit. That's not a bad image of the old bramble. With the ND64, it's really kind of pulling things up a little bit. Let me gimbal up a little bit more. And there we go. So we got a nice shot of the bramble. And we're just kind of watching the set of the coast. Get another focus on that. We got some fishing boats out there I want to try to avoid. And so let's go ahead and let's fly it back this way. And we'll just take it back towards us. And just bringing it up a river a little bit. Get a lot more flow. Just beautiful morning to be out here flying. And I was trying some experiments with the Unique in some prior flights, and I think I'm going to try some similar ones with the Mavic. And I'm trying to get my orientation how I want to set this shot up. So I'm going to bring it back this way, back towards me, and then I want to spin it back around this way, and I want to pull the zoom down. And I'm right up there, so I'm now, I want to back it up a little bit. I want to just move it down, so where am I at? Alright. And so I'm going to bring it down. Bring it down in altitude a little bit. So it's up there about 90 feet or so. And we're just kind of bringing it down. We're going to try lining it up. And right out there. And I'm going to gimbal it up a little bit. See where I'm at. There we go. Look at the I want to get some of the. Check out that look with the water. That is really kind of cool. Check that out. Because I'm not up too high. And I'm just going to track this around. It's a rather bright morning, so it's definitely an ND64 morning, if you will. And I'm using the grid lines just to kind of manually fly this and track this around. So there I'm on that little bridge that I was flying on with the Unique. So what I'm going to do is give it a little gimbal up, and let's see, give it a little gimbal down, and let's see if I can do a little bit better with the Mavic. I think I can probably, because I've got the screen guides on this one. And let me get back over, because I can line this up actually with the lines. And sorry if I'm making you guys a little car sick here, but I'm just trying to get everything lined up. So, and I want to bring it down a little bit. Move it over a little bit. Okay, so now get a little drifty. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to intelligent flight modes, and I'm going to go to tripod, because I want the movement of this to be really kind of spot on. So I've got this lined up, and so I'm now going to use tripod mode to film this and see how this works. So it's definitely doing a really slow walk in tripod mode, which is good. And so we're kind of just walking out. I can adjust it ever so slightly with the yaw. And kind of walking out over the end. And boom. You go up to a reveal. That's pretty cool. Let's go back the other way. And let's turn it back this way. And let's down. Let's back it up a little bit. And let's move it over. So I'm putting it between the two lines. I want to back it up a little bit more. And so now what I'm going to do is just press this forward in tripod mode. And there's the deck. And we're just going to cross over it. I had to do a little adjustment. I didn't like that. So what I'm gonna do is look at the stones and stuff in the water. The water is just so clear this morning. So I'm actually gonna back this guy up, and I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna try also lining it up a little bit more. And we're going to try this just a little bit again. I really like the looks of this. And so I'm out over the water. So we open with over the water. And we just kind of push in. And we start walking it over this way, and we spin it ever so slowly. I don't know how I like that, but I definitely like the water and the rocks and that kind of stuff here. So I'm going to fly down this way. I'm going to capture some more of this. Again, the ND64 is really pulling things out because I got a pretty bright light and it's giving me a lot of extra contrast. You can notice those white rocks there, you know, how they're reflecting versus what's in the water. But again, this is just a nice kind of view. And tripod mode is really helping the flying because it's keeping me nice and slow and allowing me to get smoother yaws into this whole thing. As you guys can see. And look at this as it kind of moves around. And again, just with the walkway kind of panning on the side. Really is a nice effect as it sort of walks down there. And again, I'm not up too high. I'm up about 30 feet. And then we'll just kind of spin it around here as we get a bird or something underneath us. As we just kind of walk this out in the water. This is really nice. Really nice. I actually want to back this up a little bit. This would be, I'm gonna grab this shot. I like this shot right here. So definitely like that shot a lot. So I'm gonna grab that off the video. And how am I doing on battery? I think I'm actually doing okay on battery. And so that kind of like a little makeshift jetty's kind of going out there. And we're just kind of taking it down. We're not very far out. And we're just kind of going up the beachway here, or the shoreline. Check this one out. So what I'm going to do is, this is I think another good one, another good shot. This is another 500 pixel shot, if you would. Right there. Look at the water just kind of coming in slowly, and you can see the structures beneath the water. I want to pull this out a little bit more so I just have the edge showing. I don't want to crop it off manually. I want to get a nice shot of the water, the color. Look at that. That is just so really cool. One of the things I want to do is go up north in the lake and try doing some, actually, in calmer days if I get the time, do some sort of wreck flying. There's some wrecks that aren't too far from shore. Kind of like Flight Path, flies on, except they're not really on the surface. They're, some of them are about 30 feet down or so, but as you can see here, if the water's clear enough, it's actually pretty easy to get a shot of them, and I really think that would be some cool flying. Paul Murray, if you got some ideas about that, let me know below. Maybe we can make a little field trip of that. So look at this. This is just really cool as we're taking it down. And just check out all the underwater structures. So I guess you could say we're scuba diving with a drone. Oh, look at this as we're coming up to this old piering or what have you in the water. Now that's a good shot there. That's an interesting shot. You know, in post can kind of probably bring that up a little bit. I want to make sure I get a focus on it. It's probably not the best focus because it's going to get the water first over the top of that structure. But just kind of walking it around. Battery's getting down there a little bit. But see how we're just kind of following this old structure, submerged structure along. And this is just really neat. And look at this here. So there's more of it. Quite a bit left. So this just makes for some interesting images. So like I say, I'll have fun kind of pulling some of these out, put them up on 500 pixel. Kind of check this out. Look at this. I want to kind of spin this around so it's angled in the frame. Look, check this out, guys. That is a pretty cool image. So, well, I'm hitting low on battery, so I tell you what, I am going to stop the video. I need to get my little thing. I can't reach my finger inside there. I used a little pen with the confirm. I want to exit this mode, and let's go ahead and let's look up. I want to, so you can see a little bit here as I pan up. So this actually goes out quite a ways. We might try doing a flight on that in the future, but for now I'm going to bring this guy home. We're going to slide it to return to home because my battery's getting down there. And we're bringing it. Oh, look at this thing as it's pulling away. I never thought about that. I should did like a droney on some of that. See, check it as it pulls out as it goes up. Yeah, because I'm going to climb to 120 feet for return to home. That is pretty cool. Look at that blue water. Yeah, I know my battery's low, but I'm coming home and I'm close, really, really close. Right there I am. So just a hat cam for the landing. And she's coming down. Let's see how she does. As you can see, I'm beneath it. And it's coming down. And we'll see how precision this is. I did a precision takeoff. So we'll see how that goes. It's starting to get later in the morning, so it's starting to get busier down here. So I'll probably have to call it a day. So as we bring it down, let's see if it adjusts itself over, or I'm going to have to step in. I think I'm going to have to step in. I don't know, that other day must have just been a fluke. I had really some good luck landing, so now I'm going to go ahead and do a landing. And so we're down on the ground. Let's save out the video. Video saved. So again, another great flight of the Mavic Pro over the St. Clair River. Don't forget to check us out on 500 pixels too, and give us a big, and let us know what you're having for lunch too. Almost forgot that, Stan. And we'll see you guys in the next video when we go fly something. Cheers.